Ever since lockdown has started, we have seen a number of our elderly patients struggling with their strength, struggling with their balance and their flexibility. The aim of this video is to provide a couple of exercises that you can undertake at home to ensure that all these elements are still there, which means you're less likely to fall and less likely to injure yourself. So hopefully once lockdown ends, you'll be able to go out there without having had isolation had that much of an impact on you. We're going to start with the squats, and it's essentially a sitting down, standing up, simple move like that. You're basically sitting back and then getting back up again. What we're looking at is basically using your hips to sit down and then stand back up and make sure your chest is up. If you have any pain on your knees or on your back, I would recommend increasing the level or the height of the chair. Here I've placed some blocks, but you're more than welcome to prop it up with pillows, or you could even use some towels. And essentially, you're doing the same move again, but it's a little bit more better on your knees. And if you think, okay, that's a little bit too easy, you can always decrease the height. And then sit down and up. Do about 10 of those today. So that's one set of 10. And then the next time you come to exercise, we can increase it by another set of 10 and hopefully build your way up to do 3 sets of 10. It's a really good way of strengthening your legs and your glutes. Next, we'll be working out our abductors. Our abductors are located on the outside of our hips, and this helps with a lot of functional movements and stability, such as walking. So I'll demonstrate how you can strengthen that. Find a nice comfortable floor, could be something carpeted or maybe mats. Lay down on it. So what you'll be doing is using your hips to lift your leg up and then hold and bring it back down. Let me show that to you again. Hold and then back down. Now, if that's too difficult for you, you have the option of bending your knees and then taking the top knee up and then back down. Make sure you're holding at the top and back down again. So you'll be doing that about 10 times and then turning around to the other side and completing them on the other side. So today we're working with one set of 10 reps, but down the line you can add on the second set and then the third set. So an alternative to the exercise I just demonstrated is the standing abductor exercise. So the way you'll be doing this is that you'll be on a step, one leg on at the edge and the other one hanging off. Make sure that you're holding on to something for balance, as I am. This band is here just to demonstrate to you how the movement of the hip is. You don't need the band itself, but just watch closely on this video. So what you'll be doing is lifting up your hip and dropping it back down. Look at the band again. Make sure that this knee is soft as you raise up, hold, and back down again. So complete the 10 reps on one side and switch out and complete them on the other side. This will be your one set. Down the line, you can increase up to 2 or maybe even 3 sets. Next, I will be demonstrating to you calf raises. Now, calves are a very important muscle, especially when you're walking up and down the stairs. So we need to make sure that these are nice and strong. So what I would recommend is finding a step, holding on to something for balance and stepping at the edge of that step. What you'll be doing is pushing your heels down to the floor as much as you can, as much as comfortable, and then pushing straight up, holding it for about 2 seconds and slowly releasing down. Keep it nice and controlled. Push up and then straight back down again. If you want an easier modification, I would recommend not to use a step, so just use a flat surface like the floor. What you'll be doing is the same thing again, lifting up and then slowly back down. So I would recommend with this exercise again, completing 10 reps of one set, and then down the line, you can increase the number of sets. Next, we'll be working out our chest muscles. For that, I would recommend using the wall or the top of a counter. I've set this up to kind of mimic the top of a counter. What you will be doing is kind of taking a step back, being on your tiptoes, and make sure that your hands are a shoulder width away on the countertop. And you will be pushing your body towards the countertop in line with your chest as such. Now when you're down here, make sure that your shoulder blades are back and down. This will help get the stability in. And then push away. Let's do that again. Make sure that back and neck and the spine is straight and push away. If you want to make this a little bit more easier, I would recommend getting a surface which is a little bit more higher. And vice versa, if you want to make it difficult, I'd recommend looking for a lower surface. Again, with all the other exercises, if you could complete 10 reps of one set today, that'd be amazing. And then down the line, you can increase it up to maybe 2 or 3 sets. Next, we'll be working out your back. It is very, very important to have a strong back, so I'll demonstrate an exercise that will be able to do that for you. Again, using an everyday item such as a milk carton, which I have, fill it up with water to the required amount of weight, and this is how you'll do it. You will also need a chair. Take one foot forward, the other one back. Hold the chair for some stability and make sure that you're bending over that front leg. Your back should be nice and straight, spine nice and long, and make sure that your hips are shooting back. And what you'll be doing is you'll be lifting up from your elbows, squeezing your shoulder blades together, like that. Hold and slowly back down. Let's do that again. Hold, slowly back down. Do that on one side and switch out and do the other arm. And this is your single arm row. Complete 10 reps on each side. That makes one set, and we'll build our way up to the second and the third set. Next, we'll be working out our biceps. This is a really good workout to help get that stability around your shoulders. And I'll demonstrate how you can do that. What you will need for this is a backpack. Again, put as much weight in the backpack as you feel is comfortable to complete those 10 reps. You'll be starting with your hands down. Keep your knees soft, keep your core braced. Roll your shoulder blades back and down, keep them there. Do a bicep curl, lifting up the backpack to about that height, and then back down. I'll demonstrate it from the side. Up, hold, down. What we're looking for is your biceps being engaged. So avoid shooting your hands out this way. Make sure that your elbows are tucked in and pointed back. And down. So you'll be doing 10 reps of that, which makes one set. And down the line, we'll be able to increase it up to maybe 2 to 3 sets. Next, we're going to work out the triceps. Just like the biceps, triceps actually help stabilize the shoulders. So the exercise that we'll be doing is the tricep kickback. For that, we will require a water bottle. Fill the water to the desired level in your water bottle to get the weight in. And what you will also need is a chair. You'll be tipping forward onto the chair, making sure that you have that stability with the hand there. Bring up your elbows to about that height and straighten out your elbows to get the exercise in. So that is your kickback. Up and hold, back down. Up and hold, back down. So you'll be doing that exercise 10 times on one side and then switching out and doing it on the other side. And that's going to count as one set. Down the line, you can increase up to 2 or even 3 sets. Our final exercise is our core work. Having a very strong core is important because this helps get that posture in. So it's really good to make sure that it's nice and strong. For that, you will need a mat or a soft carpeted floor, and you'll be lying with your back down on it. You'll be placing your hand in the arch of your lower back. It is important to ensure that that contact between the lower back and your hand remains. Make sure that the pressure is constant. What you'll do is keep one knee bent and on the floor and the other knee raised up to about 90-degree angle. And your move essentially is dropping down that heel as slow and controlled as possible. Remember, slow and controlled to ensure that your lower back does not move away from your hand. And then back up again. The lower you go, the more tempting it will be for your lower back to arch up. Make sure that the pressure is constant. Perfect. Now, if you want to make it harder, take your heel out further, like this. And drop. And back up. Let's do that again. Drop. And back up. Perfect. So you complete 10 on one side and then switch around and do 10 on the other side. That will be your one set. And then down the line, you can increase the number of sets. I hope you learned something new from the video today. Always remember, if you feel any pain, immediately stop that exercise. However, the exercises have been modified, so pick your modification. Give them a go maybe 1 to 2 times a week and build your way up to 3 to 4 times a week. Hopefully by the time isolation is done, you'll be leaving your home a lot more stronger, a lot more able, and definitely with that feeling that you've achieved something. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely give them a go and stay safe.